Saying I like, well, that's okay, but there are more interesting ways of expressing how much you enjoy things. What if you like something just a little bit, or a lot, or somewhere in the middle? What do you say then? Well, today we're going to learn 10 different ways to express how much you like something. And by the end of the lesson, you'll have a bunch of new and interesting ways of saying, I like. So, let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with some ways of expressing a low level of liking for something. Very, very low, okay? Not a fan of. If you're not a fan of something, you're just not very excited about something. Fans get excited. They get enthusiastic. If you're not a fan, you're just blah. You don't really care. So, I'm not a fan of spicy food. It's too intense. Or, she's not a fan of horror movies. They give her nightmares. Not a fan of. Not too keen. Not too keen just means that, again, you don't really like something. You're just neutral, right in the middle. I'm not too keen on reality TV shows. Or, he's not too keen on Mexican food. He prefers Japanese. Not too keen. Not my thing. Not my thing is to express a general disinterest for something and a preference for something else. So, action movies are not my thing. I prefer comedies. Sports are not my thing. I prefer reading a book. Not my thing. Next, we're going to talk about ways of expressing a moderate level of liking something. You like it, but you don't love it. Moderate. It's not bad. It's not bad is a good way of expressing a moderate level of liking. This new pizza place is not bad. I'd go there again. Or this movie, it's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it is, again, just a moderate level of liking something. You're not really excited, but you don't hate the idea. So, examples. I'm okay with going to the beach or the mountains for our vacation. Or she's okay with any restaurant. She's not too picky. It's decent. Decent, again, a very moderate level of liking something. It's just okay. It's decent. So you could say the restaurant was decent, but I'm not crazy about it. Or, the movie was decent, but it didn't leave a strong impression, right? I'll forget it tomorrow. Or, the book was decent, but I've read better books. It was decent. I didn't hate it. It was decent. All right. Next, we're going to talk about what to say when you absolutely love something. You have a high level of liking for something. You could say, I love, but that's kind of boring too. So, let's look at some other ways of saying that. crazy about. If you're crazy about something, wow, you are really, really excited about something. You absolutely love it. So, I'm crazy about camping in the mountains, right? Camping in the mountains. It's wonderful. I love it. Or, she's crazy about cooking and trying new recipes. She's a foodie. She's crazy about it. She loves doing it. Really into. Now, if you're crazy about something, I would say that's the highest level of liking something. Really into, that's pretty high though. If you're really into something, you have a very high level of interest or enthusiasm. So, I'm really into astronomy and stargazing, right? I love looking at the stars at night. Or they are really into learning new languages and cultures, right? They're really into it. They love learning new languages. They love traveling. They're really into it. I'm a big fan of, right? Before we learned I'm not a big fan of. Well, you can also be a big fan of. A big fan of, you're super excited about something. Yeah, right? I'm a big fan of basketball. I love LeBron James. Or they're a big fan of Japanese food. They love eating sushi. A big fan of. I have a soft spot for. This is when you have a particular affection or fondness for something. So a soft spot in your heart for something. He has a soft spot for romantic comedies, even though he won't admit it. So having a soft spot for something is really when you have a feeling for something that perhaps other people don't have or share with you, right? So maybe there's someone at work who isn't popular. Maybe other people don't really like, but you like them. So you have a soft spot for them. Okay, that is it. That wraps it up. I hope this lesson helps you express that you like things in different ways. And if you did like the lesson, if you were a big fan, if you were crazy about it, please like and subscribe. And we will see you in the next lesson. Take care.